Okay, so this is really tasty. This is we're in a place called Signature Noodles. Give you a little context to where we are. Got some nice setting everywhere. Nice music. So it's, yeah, Signature Noodles, and this one right here is the tossed noodles. Let me show you real quick. So it says tossed noodles right there with sliced beef. That's 48. The Coke was 22. So that Coke is about $3 American. It's kind of, they kind of overcharge you because I could get this somewhere else for about 4 mop. It's 22 mop here, but this was only 48. Yeah, 48, which is about it's about eight divided into it, so it's $6, I guess. So $6 plus $3. So, and I'm gonna give you a little context to where we are. We're in the Signature Noodles, so in a minute we'll come out and walk out of here and share the context of where to find this place. But yeah, these are all really good prices here. They got some set meals as well. So tossed noodles with chicken, 68. So actually that's even better because I paid 48. It's only 20 mop more, 250. So pretty close. But then you get some side dishes as well, minced pork, stuff like that. So okay. Anyways, I'll show you some more. Hey, check it out, Macau 2023. Check out some more streets. Okay, this is Signature Noodles. Got some really beautiful murals on the wall too. And we're gonna head out in that way. Thank you. Okay, so thank you. So that was Signature Noodles. So we're just gonna walk briefly into here and just kind of show you where we're at. We're based in this little Lisboeta area, and this is the area that's kind of like a semblance of Macau, of like old Macau. So you got like Portuguese mixed with Chinese, loja, like store of Chapao Liu, written in phonetic English with Chinese below it. So stuff like that. It's the interesting thing about this particular one is that you have the old Macau, but some parts they don't have any Portuguese. Here's another one here. So that says the architect company, but then they have like kind of mix of Portuguese products. You'll see this in the streets everywhere anyways. So like these things are very uniquely Portuguese, but then you know you got like that's very Chinese kind of a mix, right? So that's kind of typical Macau as well. And yeah, this is just a choice of the whole venue right here. They didn't use Portuguese here, they used English, but in Macau everything's always in Portuguese officially. But of course they figure the tourists are usually going to understand the English, which is probably true. All the Portuguese here will speak a lot of English because people will speak to them in English. The Chinese will. They usually, I haven't met many Portuguese that know much Chinese even. And over there is kind of the mall area, so I'm not going to focus on that. But they have like a Rethink Coffee there. There's McDonald's on the corner. There's a bunch of stuff inside. There's a stuff way over there. But what I'm going to do is just come out. And I guess the point of this video is just to show you Signature Noodles and just kind of where it's at. And what we're going to do is walk straight out of here as well. But it kind of gives you a setting of where this noodle shop is at. And actually the prices there are really, really affordable. It's actually quite incredible because a lot of food courts will be overpriced and the food quality will not be so good. Like 100 mop or whatever, but that was like it tastes pretty good actually, really good, especially for the price. So as you can see, it was like 48 mop. The Coke was expensive, but that's normal. So we're gonna head on out. We're gonna go this way. Thank you. And now we're outside of that particular casino. So that's Signature Noodles right there. And we're gonna head on out. Huh. I wonder what's up that way. There's a gate, there's a a thing that blocks it, so there's a way to go up there. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. First thing I've noticed is these stairs that go up, but a lot of times these casinos, they go up to nothing, which is kind of strange. Then this is Macau Palace. The lights are kind of bright, so I don't know how well it's going to come out. But anyways, we were right on the corner of Signature Noodle, and it's kind of interesting that they got that corner like that, but they have no windows. It's like kind of a tragedy. It's a tragedy to have the corner shop, you know, perfect location but no windows. Anyways, just kind of give me some context to where we are. In the past, they used to have all these food stalls everywhere, but they kind of come and go. They had stage here too, but there's like 3 years of COVID, so like they were trying things during that time, and it just nothing really stuck. So we're gonna go out and I'll just kind of show you real quick. We're around some other casinos too. There's Grand Lisboa Palace right there. That's MGM. There's Morpheus behind that. City of Dreams is the other one over there. MGM. Sheraton is part of Londoner. Venetian right there with the and then over here is Macau Palace, which is actually not really set up, but it says like dim sum. I think in the future that'll be more popular. There'll be more set up. It's just never been in there. I don't know if you can go in there yet even. Yeah, and I don't know if it's a facade, like just a complete facade, because maybe someday people will be walking around in there. That could be really interesting to see something like that. They might have stuff in there, or it could just be like some kind of stuff for like tour buses, like cheap mass amounts of food just to pour people in and pour people out. I kind of feel it's going to be more like that one, like the latter one, but you just never know. But if they did something really cool with it, it'd be amazing. But I think financially it's more profitable just to like pump people in and out and have kind of anyways. That right there is like called like tennis court, that green building, tennis street. And we're gonna end this video in a moment. This is just basically where we're at. We're gonna keep on going. Directly up here is Macau Palace. Good to see there's a car that's go by. And let me just try to give you a little bit more context. I want to flip the camera around, but we'll wait until you can see it down here. So right down there is Wind Palace. So Wind Palace, City of Dreams, Morpheus, City of Dreams, MGM, tennis court. Over there is East Asia Games. And this is Tennis Street, which refers to that. It's like a bunch of bowling alley. Oh, that guy just spit. I don't see that so often. I guess mainlanders are back, so there's that. You see that spitting. And that right there is a zip line right there. So that zip line goes all the way down. And that's the Grand Lisboa Palace. So maybe we'll just come back just because our focus was actually the noodle shop anyways. So I just want to put all the context back in. So maybe we'll label this like signature noodles inside the Lisboeta casino. Something like that. And then you get to see a little bit of the peripheral part of where it's located, and the zip city right there as well. And you got a little bit more information about what's around here as well. Never seen a taxi here. There's a taxi stand. It's still pretty underutilized. It hasn't quite rebounded yet. And some of this stuff, sometimes these casinos, I should do like whole videos on this. Like look how awful that is. Like these casinos, you know, they produce like millions of dollars, and they don't even have a stairs that are like properly made, you know. They're just like, sometimes things are like so, like look at this. I don't mean to get too much into it, but sometimes it's like these are brand new and the quality sometimes is so poor. I mean, it's just like, man, like this building looks like it's gonna like fall apart, and it's like not even like 2 years old. Sometimes things are like so cheaply made. So anyways, that was our focus. And I'm just gonna bring the camera down a little bit further. I don't mean to get off on a sidetrack, but sometimes that really bothers me, is that, you know, you have these cities in Europe and even lots of parts of Macau, you know, they're like, there's a lot of longevity to them. But then sometimes, you know, like these things that are brand new, like they can't even build the sidewalk to last 2 years. Anyways, Signature Noodles is right there. Restaurant was good. I'm just kind of marveling at the other stuff. But anyways, it's kind of entertainment for the camera more than anything, I guess. Guest car park. And then down here, this is all construction. It's also the other point too, is just to kind of tell you that like things aren't really quite developed quite yet to the degree that they should be in the future. So they're building something over here. I think they're building it, or there's just like, could do a whole video just on this street alone. But anyways, well, there's Granada Lisboa Palace. And that was our focus right there. Hope you liked it. Sorry for the extra rant there, but I think it's kind of interesting in some level anyways. But yeah, this is pretty cool space. Nice, it's like really nice. Good restaurant. This end right there. Hey, check it out Macau 2023. Check out some more streets.